Have you ever been to Africa? And I'm talking to my brothers from the US and the Caribbean. Have you ever been to Africa before? You need to come to Africa, man. We want to meet you. We really do. We like you. Matter of fact, Africans like Americans more than they like other Africans. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, they're going to tolerate you a little bit more than they will tolerate the Kenyan in Uganda or South Africa. No, I'm just being honest with you. They're going to tolerate you more than they will tolerate the Nigerian or Zimbabwean. I mean, Nigerians have problems with everybody. I'm sorry, my Nigerian people. I appreciate you, people that watch here. It has nothing directed to you that personally. But it's not me. I'm not creating the narrative. And don't tell me to shut up. You inflaming divisioners. I'm not creating no division. You are creating your own division. I mean, when you go to other people's country and stop being like you the boss, you know everything. You do better than them in their own country. They won't like you very much. It's not me. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I mean, things are happening. So let's not talk about Nigerians, okay? I was talking about African Americans and Caribbeans. Africans want to meet you. We want to meet you. We want to get to spend time with you. I mean, I have personally. Okay, I lived in America for many years. So, but we still want to see you, okay? I know a lot of people still want to understand where they are. You still find some Americans that say they were born in, okay, their ancestors were in America before. They never came from Africa. They're Americans. They're not African Americans. It's fine. Okay, you can keep that rhetoric if you want. As long as we have respect for one another. I mean, we look similar. I mean, some of you say, no, we don't look similar. We have, okay, we get that, you know. Some of the ancestors have kluf bam bam with Spanish people and white people. That's why your face look a bit different from ours. But not everybody. I mean, you find some people that look exactly like, look at this guy. This guy looks Ugandan. He could be Ugandan, he could be Zambian, he could be Malawian. I mean, there's no difference. Don't listen to those negative people, naysayers with negative vibe. You my brothers. I want you. We need you. Matter of fact, click on the button, subscribe so you can see each other every single day. We don't want those separating. They just want to separate us, divide us so they can conquer. We need one another, my brother. Okay, great news. Beautiful stuff. So, did you know that Ciara got the passport from Benin? Ciara? The American Grammy winner artist Ciara has officially been granted Beninese citizenship. Congratulations! Makofi, yeah! Making her among the first public figures to receive citizenship under Benin new law granting nationality to descendants of enslaved Africans. Congratulations to Ciara. I think it's great. Look at her face. Look how happy she is. She's very happy. She could live with the American passport, no doubt about that. But everybody want to know where they came from. I know some people want to be Indians, but it's okay. We're fine with that. We're talking to the people that actually want to be African or believe their ancestry goes all the way to Africa. Thank you for Ciara for doing this. I think it's a great move. It's beautiful. It's a great opportunity. The ceremony took place in Cotonou. This is Cotonou. It's Benin capital. It was beautiful. Amazing place to be. Cotonou is so much culture to see. I don't know if you've heard of voodoo. I know you probably say voodoo. Yeah, it's voodoo. It's a culture. It's a religion. A lot of people put voodoo with witchcraft. It's none of that. You know, when the white men came to Africa, everything Africans believe was called witchcraft. Everything the white men could not understand, they called it black magic. You know, when you pray to a statue of a lady, okay, with all due respect, that you call Mary, you pray to the statue, you believe it's God. It sounds normal to you, right? For the African person who has never been exposed to that, it's found crazy. Like, how are you praying to the statue? In the same way you believe that, how come these Africans are praying to this small amulet? These people are stupid. They also find you stupid for praying in a statue of a woman and a baby. Like, how are you praying a baby? It's just a baby. What is the baby going to do? But you think the baby has power, right? In the same way, the Africans believe whatever they believe in has power. I think it's very interesting. I mean, I was in Benin a couple of times. It's a beautiful place, a lovely experience. I really enjoyed it personally. One of the loveliest people you've met, Beninese. Some of the most amazing, welcoming human beings. I mean, I got to the airport, people were like, oh, it's Zack Mwekassa. They let me pass. Like, oh, please leave those people. So great choice by Ciara. It's a great moment of reflection. She expressed herself with deep emotion and pride. She's proud to be, you know, to have a citizenship from Africa.
Beautiful certificate. I feel incredibly proud to be here with you all. I feel incredibly proud to also be a part of the importance of this moment and what it means. The significance of this moment is so special, so powerful, and I feel inspired. So I just want to give the microphone. I cannot come all the way here and not say something in this moment. I just want to say again, thank you so much to every person in this room that made this happen. You know, you never know what something special is going to be like until it happens. And I'm a little emotional on the inside, and I was sitting there thinking about, wow, like, how cool this is. How cool my daughters will see mommy in this moment. And also my sons too, and my husband. See, now my eyes are starting to water, so I just wanted again to say, je suis bénisse. Merci beaucoup. Au plaisir de vous aider.
Now she has a home to go to. If shit hit the fans in America, she can go somewhere. Okay, can you go somewhere in Africa? Maybe it's time for you to start thinking about that. And we're not begging you. We're talking to the people that feel that they need to do so, you know. She says she feels incredibly proud. Between emotional reflection and heritage, I experienced a profound return to what truly matters. That's beautiful. So Benin came up with a brand new law in September 2024 saying that it allowed descendants of enslaved Africans to apply for citizenship, you know, provided they are 18. They need you to be smart enough, grown enough to make a good decision, and hold no African nationality. So if you have no African nationality and you perhaps want to be part of, Africans or have double passports, Benin is one of the places you need to look into. It's a beautiful place, lovely people. There's also Ghana that's opened already its policy in 2001. It was enhanced in 2019. It was called the Year of Return. Okay, the Year of Return. A lot of Americans, African Americans and Caribbeans came back, allowing diaspora Africans to live in Ghana indefinitely, subsequently apply for citizenship. So it's a beautiful experience. You know Ghana? Ghana is one of the most amazing countries in Africa. Also, peaceful, lovely place. I remember there were some places I went to Ghana, Cape Coast. It was so hot, people were sleeping outside. Hot, people sleep outside. They leave the house, they open the door, they put the mat or whatever you call that thing on the floor, and they sleep they sleep outside. I was like, wow, ladies are sleeping outside, like crazy stuff. In Ghana, you'll find a goat, somebody's goat just crossing the street, and nobody's going to catch it. Unlike some other places where they were going to steal your goat or steal your chicken. Ghana is a nice place. We ate bofro, banku, and tilapia. Yeah, Ghana is the place, my brother. You love Ghana. So Ghana is also has an opportunity open for many people. If you want to go visit Ghana. The Sierra Leone also opened the door. You know, Liberia opened the door, you know, historically grounded. Liberia was one of the countries of Africa that's never been colonized in the past. Liberia, in fact, was a place where when Americans decided slavery was over and some Africans or black people wanted to go back to Africa, okay, Liberia was the first country they created for black people. So it wasn't empty. Of course, Liberia had indigenous people, and African Americans were brought to Liberia where they mixed with Liberians to create a country. Surely they had difficulties and differences back in the past because unfortunately, certainly coming from the mentality they acquired from their white masters, they wanted to master the locals. Okay, they did not come to agree and live with the local. They came with the mentality they had acquired since childhood because these people were born into slavery. So they understood the dynamics of master and slave. So wherever they didn't know equality, when they went to Liberia, they wanted to see whether they're going to be masters or slaves. So they became the masters of the local in Liberia, and the locals didn't like it very much, and then it was mayhem and havoc between them. But thank God they all live in peace. Many years later, they're good. Liberia has also opened the door for many African Americans and Caribbean people to go and go find home in Liberia. Congratulations to that. Ciara, I think, my brother, you can come. Look, Tanzania, you heard of Tanzania, beautiful place, my brother. Peaceful, no problem, no waka waka. Tanzania. Kenya is good, but there's a little bit of waka waka. In Kenya, you must be very clever because the LS is going to empty your pocket. South Africa, they don't give a continental about you, but they're cool, okay? You come in peace, they're in peace. Zambians are cool, they're cool too. Congolese are going to make you dance a lot. In Uganda, they're going to make you drunk. In Rwanda, they're very serious, okay? So don't bring, don't bring I'm American to Rwanda. Just be, I'm a person. Nobody cares about that because you're going to go to jail if you act weird. Anyway, I know the continent. I've been all over the place. Nigeria, don't go to Nigeria. You can be friends with Nigerians. They're good people to talk to, but they just don't go. No. Unless you have, if you have some funds to have bodyguard and stuff, then great. If you don't have all of that, you can be friends with Nigerians, in a different country. Anyway, now we're going to Kenya. Now, the Kenyan government has just signed an agreement, my brother, with the German government. This agreement is very interesting. So basically, Berlin has agreed to allow skilled and semi-skilled Kenyan workers into Germany in a controlled, targeted labor immigration deal. Congratulations, Big Coffee. Yeah, usually, people just want to cross illegally, cross the sea. You're not scared of sharks and stuff. These Africans are just mad. You leave your country, you leave the potatoes, the tomatoes, you just go to a place where it's cold. In Africa, there's no winter. Okay, there's a little bit of winter in South Africa, but the South African winter is soft, okay, compared to the Moscow winter or Amsterdam. There's winter in Africa, especially in Southern Hemisphere. But in that side of Africa, let's say Equator, there's no winter. There's two tropical area, there's two weather. It's the rainy season and the dry season. Rainy, like Uganda, rainy season, dry season. Kenya, rainy. Okay, Kenyan people think it's cold in Mombasa. It's not, trust me, until you go see winter for real. Anyway, that's what I was saying. So Germany has opened the door to Kenyan skilled workers. Okay, they're trying to focus on specific areas where they're going to actually accept Kenyans to go and work in Germany. They say Kenya is struggling with increasing difficulties in providing work and sufficient income for its young professionals, while Germany is facing a shortage of skilled labor. Why? Because German people are getting old. They're getting old. And number two, they're not making babies. They're not... why people only make 2 babies, okay? I don't know why you make 2 babies. You gotta have 11 babies, then you've achieved 11 babies. You have a full camp, the soccer team, 11 babies. I would make all the money for 2 babies. I mean, yeah, some people believe that you make 2 babies, then you can run them appropriately. You have enough funds for everybody. You can achieve everybody's dream. When you have 11 babies, it's complicated. I mean, I come from a big family. We're more than 8, so a lot of brothers and sisters. When you sit there, I think it's difficult when you're still kid. Okay, but when you grow up, it's beautiful. You go, okay, we need money. You put 10,000. You put 10,000. I mean, it makes things easy, doesn't it? Anyway, so Germany's population is going down, and they're getting old, so they need immigration. You're probably asking, because that's how it is. They've already have immigration from Europe. They have Italians, they have some people from France and different places, Ireland, that work in Germany, the biggest economy in Europe. However, it's still not enough. So they need legal immigration from Kenya. That's why Ruto and the leader of Germany signed the contract. However, there is a catch. There must be a catch because there are plenty of Kenyans that are in Germany that got there illegally. And these Germans are skilled. Some of them, most of them, a lot of them are skilled. So my question is, why do you sign an agreement to get other Kenyans from Kenya to come here to do the job whilst you already have Kenyans that are here? If you really care about Kenyans, what are you trying to do? Okay, so the agreement is not just about hiring Kenyans, it's also about returning Kenyans that are illegally in Germany. Why don't you just legalize the ones that are already there who are skilled, but you want to send those ones back and bring new ones? What's going on? What's the agreement between the Kenyans and the German government that people don't talk about? There's something fishy, right? Don't you think so? Yeah. So the problem is we need to understand that. We're going to talk about that on the next edition. And please be here so we can... I mean, sometimes you think your president will work for your benefit, but yeah, it's not necessarily the case. It's maybe something to play with your mind. Okay, now we're going to return these people back so we can bring the ones that are coming illegally. So everybody that's illegally here must go back to Kenya, reapply officially and come back here. And maybe they're never going to come back here by the time they go back. Let me know if I'm not saying you should go to other people's countries illegally. I'm just saying you shouldn't play with people's mind, and people are not kids. They should be able to think. I mean, there are already Kenyans in Germany that are skilled in the ITs, in computer science and many other skills. Okay, they're not legal. Surely they have no visas, but you want the Kenyans that are in Kenya that are going to apply for the visas to come, but these ones must return. Now, is this working, or let me know if you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. Like I said earlier, Africa is a big continent, 54 countries, a great diversity. Africans are not all the same, okay, in terms of behavior. We're very different. It's beautiful. It's like food, okay? Italian food, but it's all Italian food is not the same food, okay? Your food, everything is not the same. Same for Africa. 54 countries is different, and every country has like multiple tribes. The country with the smallest tribe maybe have like 3 tribes or 11. Some countries have 400 tribes, my brother. So you can imagine everybody have their own food, their own way of being, their own style of respect. Come and visit Africa, okay? Don't go to scam artist countries, but go to decent places. You're probably gonna have a good time. Let me know how you feel about this. Even if you are African, go visit the next African country, brother. That's how you develop something, okay? I know sometimes you think you've arrived, you haven't. There's so many things you can learn, and I appreciate you being here in this video. Because you know I'm not from your country, but you still watch me. It means you value what I'm saying. If you can value what I'm saying, I'm sure you will value visiting the next African country. Don't just go to the next African country that I've seen. No, go see another one. There are plenty of African countries that don't need visas for your country, and it's not expensive. God bless.